Getting about those, thanks again for tuning in to yet another video. Infamous coming at you live from the West Coast. We're going to go ahead and get these adjusted and fixed for the Lowrider S. Of course, like I mentioned in my other unboxing video, if you're getting the NOCO Genius or whichever one you get, a NOCO product, you would have to change out your cable, your charging cable, or your battery tender cable, whatever they call it on the Harley Davidson. Does not fit this. You have an SAE connector on that. This is NOCO's new connector adapter. As you can see, that's not the same. That's not gonna work. So we're gonna go ahead and just remove the clamps, the battery clamps. These are removable, and we're gonna swap it out. So go ahead and follow me along, and if you guys just want to see how it's done, then you're watching the right video. So let's go ahead and get to work. All right, so we went ahead and removed the clamps. This is what the cables look like, in case you were wondering about how it looks like. And the clamps, you could save them. I went ahead and just have them right here. I might use them for something else, I don't know. I'll probably just get lost in all my junk that I have somewhere in the shed. But yeah, so let's go ahead and connect this and let's see how this thing works out. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and get into uninstalling the battery cover. You have to get to this before you even install anything onto the battery, and just be careful with the with your dipstick. Make sure it's covered. You don't want to drop anything in your oil pan, especially the bolt for the battery, the ground. So you have to remove the ground first to be able to get the battery cover out, and then that'll give you access to the positive terminal. So remove your dipstick so you could get that out. Like I said, keep in mind, just try to cover it with the cloth or something. Just cover it up, make sure that nothing falls in there accidentally. If you guys can see, I'm not doing that. I could have easily have dropped the ground bolt right in there and would have had to drain out my oil pan, and that would have given me so much more work. That would have added a lot of hours to this minor job, simple minor job. So you have 3 clips that's holding this battery cover. You have one on the top, one at the very rear, and one at the bottom. As you can see, it's a little snap door or whatever you call it, a little latch at the bottom. You take that off, and then you have one in the rear. That one's a little bit difficult to get to. You just have to get a flathead and just kind of push it, snug it out of the way, and that also applies to the one on the rear. On the top, there's one on top of the ground side of the battery. So those are the 3, and of course, as you can see, the only way for you to get to the positive terminal would be from the top. So remove your seat and remove your side panels. And I'm just showing you guys right here how I'm routing this cable, just to kind of keep it as much as possible concealed so it doesn't stand out too much. And just remember that you have to watch out for moving parts. Of course, you have the monoshock that's moving. You don't want that being pinched or anything like that, or you don't want your cables being pinched by moving parts. So whenever you're routing wires, just know where these other components are and how they move and stuff like that. So I believe I already connected the cable itself right here. I'm now installing the battery cover back. Like I said, you would have to access it from the top. If you have smaller hands, you are gonna have a less difficult time, but if you have big hands, this might be a little tough to do. But maybe you could get your wife to help you, or somebody else. Maybe somebody can help you hold the eyelet of the cable in place while you screw down the positive bolt or whatever. Put everything back in place. Of course, this battery cover also functions as your side panel holder, so just make sure you put everything back as it goes. It's pretty much easy. If you guys want to just take notes here, I guess. As you can see, I put those cables back in place. There's a little metal clip that holds it in place on the top right, as you can see. And the reason why I put my cable up there is because I like to have access to the fuses just in case. You know, if something goes wrong or something blows out or something, maybe a fuse goes out, I have easy access to it. I don't have to remove multiple cables. I don't have to remove you know, the spring or whatever, trying to get to something. I don't have to remove anything. It's just ease of access, just in case something, you know, a fuse goes out or whatever. And as you can see, it's working. I'm not sure why it's blinking on here. That was a solid color. Maybe it's the LED and the camera that's picking that up, but there wasn't any crazy blinking like that on the in real life. There wasn't anything like that. It's just the camera, I think. And I'm just pointing out right here that I like to have easy access to the fuses, just in case, like I said, something goes out. And this is just, you know, simple stuff, putting it back together, your panels. You could also use you know, blue Loctite on here. I believe I had some residue on there, and I also believe they have the residue from the dealership or from the manufacturer. So yeah, I just put everything back together, and it's pretty much finished. That's it. You guys saw that it works. I don't know, you guys share your thoughts down below. Let me know what you guys think. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I already finished installing that extra cable. I'm gonna keep both of them. Pro, shut up! Anyways, I'm gonna keep both of them just in case. Who knows, maybe I might lose this one as well as my other battery tenders. I might lose that one, so I'll have both options. And maybe down the road I'll probably consider getting that little battery pack that they have, just to kind of boost it, in case, you know, 3 years from now maybe, or 2 years, when the battery goes bad. Like I said, I have the Sportster. I've had, I don't know, maybe it was just the battery. It was an aftermarket battery. Some people have mentioned that the Harleys tend to last a little bit longer, but honestly I think it's just the emblem. They're just putting the emblem on the battery. I don't think it's probably true, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know, you guys go ahead and leave your comments down below. Have you guys tried NOCO's battery systems? I was thinking probably down the line, maybe when this is done, this battery, I'll probably switch to lithium, just to, you know, save some weight off the bike. I don't know, you guys just stay out there, stay safe. Thanks for tuning in to yet another video. Hit that like button. Don't believe everything you read. Life's a risk. Get out there and ride. Later.